Welcome to our audiobook. We appreciate your kind support through subscribing and give us a like. This book is perfectly sweet everyone, including young adult and seniors who are struggling being alone. It provides a refreshing perspective on solitude, making it a compelling read for anyone interested in personal development, psychology, or societal trends. To make our content more interesting, our channel will focus on distilling key insights from the book while incorporating with other meaningful information. Hope you will like it and do comment on below if you found any improvement require. The Art of Being Alone by Renuka Gavrani. Renuka Gavrani liked to write about her experiences and observations in life. She has a mission to make this world a better place for her readers with her words. She just wants one thing, and that is, when you read her words, you feel understood and loved. She wants to make her words feel like a soft kiss. She started writing in 2020 and figured she is desperately in love with words. Her articles have garnered over 2 million views till now. She also an avid reader. She is either writing or reading. If not any of them, then you might find her sleeping or eating. Let us dive in. The author quotes that Dr. Vivek Murthy, former Surgeon General of the United States, recently wrote, "Loneliness and weak social connections are associated with a reduction in lifespan similar to that caused by smoking 15 cigarettes a day." MWS found that by smoking 15 cigarettes per day was associated with about a 180% excess risk of mortality compared to never smokers. This had indicated that how loneliness could impact our life. The author mentioned that our lives have become a collection of others' thoughts and judgments. The fear of judgment is enrooted so deep within us that before anyone else, we start judging ourselves. If you are expecting anything from anyone, you are just preparing yourself to get hurt. In today's world, the fear of judgment from others can weigh heavily on our minds, often leading to significant mental health challenges. Based on world data, the number of people with depressive disorders had been increasing over the year. Whether it's worrying about how we look, what we say, or how we live our lives, the constant scrutiny and perceived expectations can take a toll. This fear can manifest in various forms of mental disorders, from anxiety and depression to more complex conditions rooted in self-doubt and low self-esteem. It creates a cycle where we second-guess ourselves, avoid social interactions, or even withdraw from activities we once enjoyed, all in an attempt to shield ourselves from potential criticism. From the book highlighted, if you have high expectation from anyone, you are just preparing yourself to get hurt. So, kill your expectations of other people. Since childhood, we have learned that the kid who is alone is a weirdo. We start saying yes to things that we hate. It starts with you trying to become someone you are not because you wanted to fit in. In the race of achieving people's acceptance and love, you end up losing yourself. What we don't realize is that our soul stopped communicating with us. The real you is lost. You have lost your real essence, your real self. Stop feeling sorry for yourself because you don't have enough people to post a cute selfie on the internet. Stop thinking that you are a weirdo or there is something wrong with you. Stop thinking that there is something wrong with you that needs to be fixed. Stop trying to figure out what you can change in yourself or how you can pretend to look perfect. Being alone doesn't mean you are lonely. So, let's find you so that you can fall in love with the real you. Shall we? We should start with self-love, self-acceptance. Self-love grows with self-knowledge and define who and what you are not. Lucille Ball quote that love yourself first and everything else falls in line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in the world. Do you ever face any toxic relationship ever or before? The person who lost self-love will completely lost himself or herself in this dysfunctional, codependent, and toxic relationship where only concern was avoiding feelings of rejection and being unlovable. If you are in this relationship, please do not tolerating it and make it as your last draw. Please do not abandoning yourself to get something he was never going to give me. Self-acceptance is defined as an individual's acceptance of all of their attributes, positive or negative. A lack of self-acceptance limits your capacity for happiness. It also affects your psychological and emotional well-being. It keeps you focused on the negative aspects of yourself, and these negative thoughts create negative emotions. In fact, research suggests self-acceptance can have a direct positive effect on your overall physical health and well-being. A 2021 meta-analysis found that self-compassion, particularly among younger adults, can promote better physical health. And a 2023 study found that higher levels of self-compassion were associated with lower levels of psychological distress. Self-knowledge is the fertile ground from which self-love blossoms. Self-knowledge empowers us to set realistic goals and expectations. When we understand our natural tendencies and limitations, we can craft achievable aspirations. This, in turn, fosters a sense of accomplishment and boosts self-esteem. A study by Wicker, 1979, demonstrated that individuals with high self-awareness were better at setting realistic goals and achieving them, leading to greater overall satisfaction. Furthermore, self-knowledge equips us to make choices aligned with our core values. When we are clear about what truly matters to us, we can navigate life's complexities with greater confidence. This allows us to prioritize activities that bring us joy and fulfillment, fostering a sense of purpose and self-worth. It's important to begin understanding yourself. Personally, I am the person who values punctuality. Continually being with someone who is consistently late for meetings or gatherings may not lead to happiness to me. Taking the time to sit down and gain a deeper understanding of yourself can help you become more aware of your preferences, principles, and thought processes. Life doesn't change one day magically, you change how you live every day. Once you understand your true self, the author recommends that we could take some of the action by create multiple sources of joy, learning new skills, and become independent to make us to adapt to solitude. Cultivating multiple sources of joy enriches your life by providing continuous opportunities for enjoyment, social interaction, personal fulfillment, and emotional stability, all of which contribute to a reduced sense of loneliness. University of California, San Francisco research that engaging in activities you enjoy triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This creates a positive feedback loop, motivating you to repeat the activity and experience more enjoyment. If you were to ask me what one thing I do daily to bring myself happiness, I would say this: exhaustion doesn't stem from trying too hard, but rather from not doing enough of what genuinely brings us joy. Deep down, your heart already knows where your happiness lies. By following its guidance, you can pave the way to cultivate a joyful daily life. Ultimately, it's about actively seeking joy, lest worry finds its way to you instead. I strongly suggest you try to find joy in little things such as drinking a coffee or 5 minutes entertainment. Learning new things keeps your mind sharp and helps to build cognitive resilience. This can improve your overall well-being and outlook on life, reducing vulnerability to loneliness. Making your alone time to growth time by learning new things will bring you joy, foster personal development, and enhance your overall well-being. By embracing this mindset, you transform solitary moments into opportunities for exploration, self-discovery, and meaningful growth in various aspects of your life. It's been a while since you've been waiting for others to understand your desires and make them a reality. The problem with this is that you choose to believe that you are not enough to change your life all by yourself. Now is the time to take charge and fulfill your own desires. Plan a monthly dinner date just for yourself. Treat yourself to a coffee outing. Capture beautiful photos of yourself. Reflect on your day or make plans for tomorrow. Redecorate your room or write a heartfelt letter to yourself. Consider buying flowers or a small plant to remind yourself that you always have your own support. Celebrate your accomplishments with special gifts, praise yourself, and proudly declare, "I am proud of myself." I hope that after finishing this book, you reconsider how you see yourself. Rather than viewing yourself through a lens of sympathy and misery, remember that being alone means being in your own company. Thank you for your time spent with us. We hope you enjoy our audiobook. We would grateful for your kind support. Subscribe and give us a like. Stay tuned on our next audiobook.